Meeting someone and deciding if you want to marry them within 90 days can be exciting and stressful all at the same time. For the people on this list, they have had some crazy moments in their search for love. Welcome to the craziest moments from 90 Day Fiance. While viewers were already aware of Larissa's 2 children back in Brazil, Debbie most certainly was not. So when Larissa finally broke the news to her, she was shocked. Despite trying to keep her emotions in check, Debbie couldn't help but break down in tears, eventually getting up and walking away. Watching Colt and Larissa sit in silence as Debbie putters around the kitchen is a super cringeworthy moment. However, after taking some time to compose herself, Debbie comes back and informs Larissa that she understands why she did what she did. Now that's what we call taking the high road. While Liz has her heart set on moving out of her father's home, there's an issue. She and Andre have no money. As such, her father is a little skeptical as how they're going to make it work. Solution: he's gonna pay the rent. Yeah, Papa Pothast wasn't thrilled about that idea. He makes the logical point that it's foolish for Liz to move out of his free house for a place she can't afford. Cut to Andre informing Elizabeth he doesn't want to be a truck anymore, and Liz's dad's words begin to make even more sense.
And it makes me sad that we're moving right now.
Because of your dad, by his selfishness.
Nicole is naive to see the least. She fully believes Azan is going to marry her, even if everyone else in her life is telling her otherwise. One of Azan's most vocal critics has been Nicole's stepfather, Joe, who calls Azan names and says he has no intention of marrying Nicole.
Jeez, I thought you'd been on vacation ever since you got back from Morocco. And you think you're going to get married over there? You still think you're going to do that?
Yeah, probably.
Probably?
Probably a small thing.
What assurances do you have that he'll actually marry you this time?
What?
I'm glad you didn't get married.
Don't you want me to be happy, Dad?
I do. I'm just not convinced that Aslan will make you happy.
As if her stepfather's scorn wasn't bad enough, Joe then informs the family that he's recently been contacted by a man in Morocco who claims that Azan is a scammer who has been trying to take advantage of the fact that Nicole is very naive. There are lots of betrayals happening in this clip, so let's dive right in. The trouble began when Pedro and Chantel took a trip to the Dominican Republic together, only for Pedro to immediately betray her trust by grinding with a woman who had a thing for him. Adding to the sleaze factor was Pedro's decision to remove his wedding ring before engaging in the hardcore grinding sesh. So this was obviously horrible, but adding to Pedro's stupidity was the fact that he allowed someone to film it. Naturally, the video ends up being shown to Chantel, who feels totally and utterly devastated. So, who was the one who showed her the clip? Why, Pedro's sister, of course. It doesn't get much more shocking than this. After paying a visit to a barbershop that Jay works for, Ashley discovers that he cheated on her. According to the shop's owner, while he was supposed to be working, Jay took a woman into the bathroom. This was during business hours with children apparently on the premises.
It was a video of you getting in a fight with Kendall out front. Does that ring a bell to you? Oh, because you're tattooing some girl and then walking into the bathroom to her. Yeah, exactly. He knows he's caught. He didn't even deny it.
In response, Jay's boss took him outside and aggressively reprimanded him. And by aggressively, we mean straight up used his bare hands. We don't know what made us feel worse, the look on Ashley's face as she received the startling news, or Jay's despicable actions. Either way, justice was definitely served.
The relationship is over.
After their infamous dinner where Pedro got into a physical confrontation with Chantel's family, and which included a truly childish moment where he attacked the table in a fit of rage.
Why'd you do that?
Pedro's mother was eagerly awaiting an apology. Chantel, on the other hand, had no intention of apologizing, which of course made Pedro's mom furious. In her fury, Pedro's mother told Chantel that if she had been there, she would have beaten Chantel's entire family up. She even lists the order in which she would have attacked them. Yikes. Talk about burning bridges. You could literally cut the tension with a knife. Actually, on second thought, no knives. Do you agree with our list? Comment down below your favorite craziest moment from 90 Day Fiance. Make sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe for more amazing lists.
If he comes home, I swear to God, police are there. 2 seconds. I don't give a I do not give a He has to sit and rot in jail until they deport his ass. I don't give a